Right, hello everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Philly, and we are here for, well, as always, PR1 qualifying, full qualifying, 50% race, and we are at Abu Dhabi Do, um, or Abu Dhabi if you speak normally, like a normal human being. Let me just, if you bear with me a second, Clem's going to be joining me, so let me just invite Clem to Le Party. So, Abu Dhabi Do. Love this track, one of my faves. And just to let you all know, so obviously the guys are in their F1 World cars tonight, rather than the usual sort of team cars. So if anybody doesn't know now, I'd be very surprised. But just in case you don't, it's just because of a new glitch that's appeared in the game, which is basically given the actual cars their realistic performances instead of the equal performances which is what they're supposed to be for league racing generally. So they just not working basically. So we're having to do this. I think you'll find that formation lap will also be switched off, so just be aware of that, because that's also glitched as well. Because apparently they can't do an update on F1 without messing it all up. Well says Whale. Well. Well. Hello, my friend. How are you? How are you? Are you still a Goals fan? Still a Brighton fan, mate? Even after last night? So, I don't know what Clem's waiting for. Knowing Clem, he's probably eating, to be fair. Should I send him another invite just in case? Just in case the last one got lost in the mail. There we go. As I say, he's probably eating. That's what he's usually doing. Very well. Even after last night, oh dear. Going against, yes, I know, you're going with, yeah, Corey and Piggy. Druggy Piggy. Otherwise known as James or Hameth. Hello, Fatal Evening. Welcome. Oh, here he is. Better late than never, guys. Better late than never. Nice of you to finally join, Clem.
Hello.
Good evening.
Sorry. Toilet is required.
Oh, well, it's just not good enough. Alright, fair enough. We'll let you off this one. So,
Thanks,
anyway,
bud.
hello. We are at
Hello.
Abu Dhabi Do. So,
Yes, we are. New layout again.
is it? What have
Well,
they done?
it's the newer layout, isn't it?
Yeah. Whereas the left goes around to the left instead of going up the S bend sort of thing.
Yes,
Yeah. Do you prefer it?
I do prefer this layout. I really do.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. I can't.
I prefer the track on this game compared to other ones,
Yeah.
but I prefer the handling model of this game anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've always been a fan of this track, but I don't really have any preference. I like the old way it was. So it's. But I'm quite happy how it is now as well. So I'm not really, too fussed about it. But I like it either way. So yeah.
How have you
Um.
been? How's your back? All good?
No, not really. But
No.
medicated, and I'm waiting on a MRI scan to see if they can actually find anything specific that's causing it.
Oh.
Whether it's just, I'd say age, but I'm not that old, so
Oof.
I'm not old enough that I should be getting serious back pain in a way.
No, no,
Um,
no,
but yeah,
definitely not.
but my dad went in for a day surgery the other day to have his done, and this works an absolute treat for him. So um, yeah, but it won't always work. It will come back, unfortunately. But it's a temporary fix. But he's doing loads better. Um, well, not looking forward to Tuesday's interview. You'll be all right. I haven't had any questions yet, well, so you'll be fine. Don't worry. I've done a new thing on Tuesdays, Clem, where I don't know if you saw the announcement I put in Biofriller on, but Basically, I'm going back to doing some interviews pre-quali, but
Okay.
I'm asking the rest of the drivers to send the questions to me to ask him. So Well's going to be my first victim.
I've never been a victim of your interview questions.
Well, that's because we're racing. We race together.
Yeah, race together,
I don't
comms together,
actually.
but I've never.
Yeah,
No, I don't think you've ever comms for me unless it was a pre-season race.
yeah, or unless you're reserving or something like that. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I've never experienced the Hilly interview. I'm gonna have
we'll have to
to
do that.
drop
Yeah.
out and reserve one of these days.
I can always just interview you on a Friday night. You know. I can
Yeah,
always just do it.
yes, we can do.
Evening, Big D. Big D in for another big performance, hopefully, today.
Yes, back on the correct channel this Friday instead of my own.
Yes, yes. Apologies to any viewers that if you missed me last week, but hopefully you caught Clem's and Fuse's stream. I did. It was good fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, nice little chill out.
Yeah.
Take a breath. Just watch a bit of racing.
That's it. You like taking a mick out of him as well, don't you? So, I did notice.
Well, it was quite fun. I did have to pre-remind him before we went in. I was like, just so you know, we will be taking the piss. He was like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it in my doped up state.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That's on legal drugs, kids, not anything naughty.
No, not what Spread has.
No, yeah, stay away from Spread. He's a naughty one.
Are we should we have a little vote on some of these liveries?
Oh, damn it! Yeah, we can do. Yeah, that's one thing we can do tonight. Hey Chuds, hey Revokes, evening guys. Yeah, that's definitely one thing we could do. And by you saying that, I forgot I need to get the laptop open so that we can do a prediction thing as well. So.
Oh yes.
So get half and running. So, Vice.
We got some people running official liveries tonight.
Have we? Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that Thursday and was told it wasn't good enough. So yeah, I was told that was lazy just picking an official livery. I said, but I drive for Red Bull. I drive for Red Bull, so I used Red Bull livery. It made complete sense. And it definitely looked better than everybody else's because it was designed by an actual designer, not me. So
we got Scott using the 500th anniversary for Williams.
Oh, hang on.
Racing for Williams.
Where's Scott? I can't see Scott. Where's Scott? There he is.
Just about to finish his out lap.
He is indeed. That's the one they used last weekend, isn't it?
No, the one they used last weekend is the Gulf livery.
Ah.
This is the one they used at Silverstone to celebrate 500 races.
That's right. Of course it is. You're absolutely right. Looks good. Sort of design of the British flag on the side.
I'm liking that current top 5. Kamarov, Axel, Ole, Weiss and Potts.
Yeah. Looking good. I think Axel's been a bit of a monster in practice, from what I read in Discord.
Who was it?
Yeah, so we might have something going on. I'm with Scott now, because he's on a hot lap, going down straight at the moment.
Some drivers I know are running around 38 to 34 wings tonight.
Okay.
Weiss is running 30-29, I think.
Okay, so Weiss a bit lower. It should, if he needs to come through the field, might help him with overtaking.
Yeah.
But it can make it a bit more difficult to get away from drivers. That's the problem. Let's see how he gets on with that.
I think Ollie came back last week, Whale.
Yeah, I think he is back. Well, now I'm not sure when, but what was I going to say then? I've completely forgotten.
Scott goes P7, 23.7.
Yeah, so
let's have a look at some of these liveries then. Now that some time's been done. Kamarov, the Audi.
Nobody actually on the lap at the moment, by the looks of it. I think Robbo's on an out lap. That's going to be our next one.
Davis,
So, I don't know.
what was he running? Oh, him and Robbo have matched. Matching liveries for the teammates.
Yeah, they got sort of red and is it? It's green in it.
Yeah.
I thought it was black when I first looked at it, but it's green. It's swamp green.
Yeah, red and green.
Ugh.
Scott with his Williams. Atkins, what's Atkins running?
But they're not winning. They're not.
That
winning
looks like an old. That's like an old Lotus livery. That looks like.
So, well, Robbo and that's not winning they might win the fancy dress competition, but not delivery competition. That's horrendous.
Yeah, Atkins with an old Lotus one. Robbo, he's the only one out on doing an actual lap at the minute.
Right. Okay. Oh, who's that ahead of us? All blue. It's not a Williams one, is it? No. It's like
That's
sea blue or sky blue or whatever.
Ooh. That would be Spriggs.
That's Spriggs. That looks kind of cool. I kind of like that. Sort of sky blue colour. It's not really sky blue. I would say sky blue's lighter than that. It's more of a sort of sea colour. You know, those really nice beaches with proper sand, not like you get here in the UK.
Oh, what sand?
You know, the proper sand.
Just pebbles, really... just pebbles here, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Right, here comes Robbo round the final corner now. Told well he was away till October. He lied well. Ollie, you lied. Or more likely, well, probably misheard or misunderstood.
Dre's gone and got a livery from the store. Put his own colour spin on it. Bit of palm trees.
So, who's that, sorry?
Dre.
Dre.
He's just finished in Sector 2 now.
Here he is. Let's have a look, guys. Oh, that's kind of snazzy, isn't it? That's a bit... Yeah, it's like a Hawaiian sort of...
Yeah, palm... Oh, he's dropped it! Oh!
Into the wall, but he's gotten away with it.
Good Latifi.
Wall of Champions. Not that one, mate. That's the wrong wall. Oh, and he's just reversed into the upper wall. That does rear wing a load of good.
Big D's running the tricolour McLaren livery.
Big D is...
He's just coming through on the straight right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just coming through the first straight.
Ah, yeah. Yes, you're right. See, now that's kind of cool. But it's just a McLaren livery, so don't win no prizes for that. I'm
sure he drives for Ferrari. What's he doing with a McLaren livery?
Yeah.
Come on, he could have chosen the Leclerc's.
There is a Ferrari livery. The one with the extra yellow sort of on it.
Yeah, the red and the yellow one. That was the temporary one, I think.
Well, I mean that.
I think you had to do Leclerc's challenge to get it. I think permanent.
Well, that is just pure laziness, quite frankly, Big D. We know you're listening. You might not be right now because you're driving, but
I hope he's listening.
We are disappointed.
Disappointed, yeah. You're not winning my livery competition. Goes P8 though. Axel on the mediums, only driver on the mediums.
Yeah.
Who's
like I said,
Fatal
a bit of a
drive. Well, Fatal driving. Fatal's driving the Alfa Romeo livery, the second one.
I can't find him now. What is it? Every time you say a name, I can't find them. I'm on him.
12.
Kind
12
of.
Fatal.
Yeah, it's got an Italian flag on it, on the sort of chassis part or whatever you call it. I don't know. It's
the gearbox cover.
Yeah. Just going around that new part of the track. It's not actually on the lap, is he? He's on the right lap, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the split times.
He's on a lap, as far as I'm aware. He's burning the overtake, or he was burning the overtake. He's turned it back off. He was on the lap.
Probably.
He's invalidated.
Yeah, we probably put him off talking about his livery. He's gone in.
Shrek He's in P3. He's running an all-American flag livery.
Well, boo.
Celebrating his home, I believe.
Ah, boo. It isn't all. Oh my god, that is vulgar.
It's horrible, isn't it?
That is horrendous.
I mean, fair play, mate. Fair play, but
No.
no.
No. That is literally, that's like, I don't know. That is the car that Captain America would have driven. That is, oh, that's horrendous.
Potts, Alfa Romeo, Franz Piper.
Oh, here's Davis. It's horrendous red and green.
Someone who is on a lap, just started, master spread, down in P19 so far.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's
just
in
gone through
pink.
sector 1.
Ah, that is beautiful. I have to say, that is beautiful. Dark Mark says he's in the pink Alpine racing for AlphaTauri.
Is there a little bit of laziness with some of these drivers tonight? Come on, come up with your own designs.
In it. I mean, you know, just come on, guys. I'm so disappointed.
Oh, he's using his TSD livery. That's why. No, that's lazy, Spread. You could have used another one. Oh, God's sake, some of these drivers.
Do you know what, Dark Mark? I'm so glad you just dobbed him in, because, quite frankly, I might have actually voted for him. I really like that livery, so I'm really glad that Dark Mark just dobbed him in. He's been lazy and invented one for tonight. We need to make sure we get someone who has actually invented one for tonight for PRF1.
Theo's also using the pink Alpine. He's invalidated.
Go. Yeah, Theo. So is he racing for AlphaTauri as well?
I will get the. No, Franz is driving for Haas.
Okay.
And Potts is driving for Aston Martin.
Right. Okay. Atkins into the pits. Can I actually find someone on a lap? That would be loving these liveries and all that sort of thing, but it would be nice to see a lap. Not
I think the nicest so far is
Dre's.
Dre's. The nicest so far is Dre's.
Hawaiian influence. Spread her up to P4. No.
Dark Lord. Oh, Dark Lord. He's on an outlap. Just about to start. In P16.
Lord, there he is. Yeah, in his. That's quite nice, actually. I quite like that. Green. Sort of
very similar to the PRF1 livery that we ran in the League v League.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think I know my favourite so far then.
Yeah. I do like that. You've got the green that sort of startles the other drivers, and then, but for when you don't want to startle them, you've got the black and white stripes so that you sort of blend in a little bit like a zebra. So, you know, it does everything. It's a clever design. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You're not a design person.
No, I'm not. No, God, no. I think last year's game was the first time I ever changed my livery, and that was only because I did it was supposed to be like I drove for in the amateur team of an esports team, so and I had to make my livery up to be the same as everybody else's for it, and that was the first time I'd ever touched the livery. And when they started saying, so we just go like 120, 40, 180, I was like, I don't know what the hell. Are we playing darts?
Oh, you mean the colour part?
Yeah.
You mean the colours? Yeah.
Oh, the colours. I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. I had to get them to help me. I was like, huh? So.
I'm a Williams fan, so I really like Scott, but it's lazy. Ah.
Yeah. Fates is back out again, but it's 2.5 seconds down. So again, we've got nobody on the lap at the moment. We've got Potts on an out lap. Scott on an out lap. Who's first? Potts is first, so let's go to Potts. I don't know too much about Potts. I've seen his name, but I don't know if I've ever actually
seen that he's driven on a Saturday for Mad and he's come
Yeah.
over to us just whilst they go on a hiatus.
Yeah. Sad news. I'm mad about that, but it is what it is. The owners are doing what they need to do, so
Yeah. Like I said, it's a very nice league to be a part of.
it
The
is.
owners are great guys.
They definitely are, yeah. So definitely
And
still
they
be
got someone
around.
that rivals you for comms that I also enjoy watching.
Well,
Diesel.
okay.
I
Let me just find
he
the...
rivals you. Entertainment wise, you're there, but he just has that. The live replays, I think they're just an absolute niche to have. I think
Yeah.
he does them. Have you ever watched his
I
streams
have,
back?
yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Those,
about. If I knew
those
how to
live
do that, I'd do it,
replays.
but I ain't got a clue how to do that sort of thing.
No,
And,
no, no. God, no. Me either.
yeah. But how, just
But
after... Now you've said that, how do I... What button do I press to eject you?
I think it's the one in the middle of the controller.
Yeah. Not just kick you out, just actually eject you. Ejector seat. Get him out. Right.
Scott is up on his time,
Okay.
but is
Potts.
he?
Again,
But
Potts. I've
he's
not
backed
actually
out.
watched the laps, so I've got no idea what Potts is doing. It looks alright, actually,
He's
time-wise.
2 tenths down, I believe, of what he was.
He's finishing the lap, in a way. And, no, doesn't
Yeah,
quite.
one and a
Just
half
over a
tenths,
tenth.
doesn't he? Scott's backed out.
Scott's
He wants to
backed
go
out.
again.
Okay, who's that behind us then with a red and white? Let's see if I can find them. There they are. That is Franz. If my name was Franz, I'd definitely call myself Heinz Franz. I can't say it. Heinz Franz Frentzen, I would have said. I was trying to say then. Wow, that was a bit
I
of a
knew where you
mouthful.
wanted to go. I knew where you
Heinz,
wanted to go.
Heinz Franz Frentzen. Or would you do Heinz Harold
Oh,
Franzen?
oh dear. Right, I'm gonna stay on board with Dre because Dre's improving. 3 tenths up at the minute.
Easy. I'll just stick with Franz until the end of the set to see if he's improving. And he's a couple of attempts down, so let's go to Dre. He's a bit ahead of us on track as well, so it's ideal. A little bit tentative through the really tricky
Yeah,
part
he's
of the
already
track,
dropped.
actually.
He's already dropped it once as well, so he don't want to. He wants to get a good lap in here.
Just get a decent, yeah. Oh, it is as well.
P3,
P3.
very good lap.
Flies up the standings and puts Atkins into bobber. Franz managed to improve. Oh, Franz did improve in the end. 0.36 improvement.
Last two will be Scott and Atkins.
Yeah, we got Theo is on a lap as well. He's not got one on the board yet, so I don't know how he's actually doing. But I guess main thing is he hasn't invalidated it, so he's giving himself a chance. Here he comes over the line. It's 124.2. That only puts him P19. Dark Lord will be out. Scott is out. Atkins is
So's Atkins
out.
is out. Double Williams. Double Williams
Wow,
elimination.
both
Why?
Williams.
Why?
Oh, that's unfortunate. That's well, some surprises there. Dark Lord. Let's just go down to him a second, just so I don't get it wrong. But yeah, Scott. Oh, well, I mean, Scott is definitely a surprise from recently. The Williams have been qualifying around sort of 10th and 11th recently.
Yep.
So that's a bit of a surprise. Dark Lord's always a surprise to me when he goes out in Q1. Atkins a massive surprise. Theo has been getting through Q1 on a regular basis in recent times, and France a bit more sort of a regular elimination in Q1. But well done though to the rest of the guys. Fatal through in 15th, Potts in 14th, Vice 13th.
Nice to see Dre in the top three though.
Yeah.
Normally just scrapes through Q2, sometimes into Q3, but very nice.
Looks good. Very good. So, well, thank you very much, you legend. He's gifting some subs out again.
He must have been that.
He does. He does. He likes to be my top gifter. So
He's got it by at least 6.
he has now. Yeah, Matex used to have it by a mile, but Wales has overtaken him. Fatal says, "How am I in Q2?"
You put a lap in.
You did. Put a lap in, and everybody else bottled it. So that's it. Hey, Soul Ruse, enjoy your gifted sub.
Got a few snacks with me tonight.
Have you?
I do. See, I was umming and ahhing what to have for food because obviously it's Friday earlier on.
Yeah.
And living in the city centre, I thought I can't be asked making something again. I'll go to Subway. So I got some Subway cookies.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
But I also have Terry's chocolate orange minis.
Okay.
Those
Yeah.
and I'm struggling which one to have first.
Okay. And you've delivered some to me, yeah?
Absolutely, I can deliver some to you. You're about 100 miles away from the nearest town.
From nearest town? No. No. Jesus, I'm not that far out in the sticks.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you city boys, you got a funny idea of Devon, you have. Um, I mean, I live in Torbay, which is like, like 5 miles away from Torquay. But you've got Paynton
Oh,
is
right.
closer than that, and you've got Totnes the other way is closer than that, so, yeah.
Torquay's alright, to be fair. I'll give you that one.
It used to be, it's all dead now, it's shut, everything's shut.
Nah, it's
Ghost town.
same really. Other places though, innit? Like Newquay, Great
Yeah,
Yarmouth, all them kind of coast places.
definitely.
There's a lot
So,
of people who come straight out.
they have. Surely we're not going to see rain in Abu Dhabi, are we?
No.
It's a lot. To be fair, I mean, it's a long lap. It's nowhere near as long as it used to be, but it's still a long lap. So
I can't even tell who's first.
I guess just in case you need to get 3 runs in, you probably need to get out quite quickly.
Shrek was first, followed by
He is.
Fatal.
Yeah, I'm on board with Shrek now. We head down to the hairpin. So those that have been will remember, it used to be a chicane there just before the hairpin. That bit I am glad they removed. I think that's much better.
Yes, definitely.
Head down.
It just flows a lot nicer this track now.
Yeah, definitely. But in good old France fashion, they stick a chicane right in the middle of the long straight. What is it about that? Is it
I don't mind that chicane there though. In France, I really don't mind France as a track in
I think they're good. No, I must admit, I think they're quite good. The chicanes in the middle of the straights, to be fair.
It's
quite challenging corners as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a cookie.
So that's quite funny actually. But when you were taking a little while to join before, I said he's probably eating. So. Shrek over the line then, 23-1 to get us underway. Fatal 24-5, Ollie 22-8. Who's that? Vice 24-0. Let's go to Rob Bowles in the middle of the straight actually. Slows cross the line for him. Cameron 22-4. Yeah, you've got the app there, yeah. So have a look.
Davis on new, Spriggs on new, Axel on new, everyone else on old.
Okay, here comes straight. 123.5. There's another one, Axel on new softs, so 22.2 on Axel.
Yeah, camera off their old softs.
Truth be told, I haven't done a lap around here for ages, for months, so I honestly am not sure what a particular good lap is. Got no real idea, but I would suggest Axels and Kamarovs and Ollie's are pretty strong, to be fair. I think it's starting to look like 22s is a pretty strong lap, but we might see 21s by the time we get to the pole lap.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so anyway.
Spread 130.2, so clearly something went wrong for Spread there.
I believe he invalidated.
There's Spriggs. Beautiful blue car. Do you know what? I love the simplicity of it. I think you might actually get my vote. You know, I like it. I do. My favourite livery of all
Yeah.
time is well, you might be too young to remember it actually, Clem, but there's back in the day Arrows Yamaha and the just pure black livery they did. Pure black. It just looks great on a racing car. So
Which one was that one? Sorry.
that was Arrows Yamaha. It was yeah, just pure black. Give it a Google. You could definitely find it on Google. So I've googled it before. Beautiful. I think it was around about 1998-ish. 98, 99, something like that. Might have been a little bit later than that.
Oh, that is lovely.
It's right, isn't it?
That is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my favourite, I think. It's,
Yeah, all of it is literally all black. That's lovely, that.
Spreader P9 then on his second attempt. 23.5.
I think one of my all-time favourites has got to be the Braun livery. The simplicity of it with the green. I love it.
Yeah.
Literally just a white car with a little bit of lime green in it.
Big D
98
says,
Jordan.
yeah, the 98 Jordan. Isn't that just yellow? That was when Damon Hill was there. After he'd won the title, he went to Jordan, didn't he? I'm sure it was just pure yellow. Well, he went to Arrows first, and then he went to Jordan, didn't he? Yeah.
Yellow with, I don't know, I think a wasp on the front of it.
Can't remember
Looks
there
like
being
a
a
wasp.
wasp on there. It might have been though, yeah. Now you say it. Yeah.
It kind of looks like a wasp.
It was Eddie Jordan's team. There's probably a picture of him that just came out bad. It
Have a
looks like a
look.
wasp.
See if I can send it here. See if I have a look at this.
Here comes Pops, heading for the line. 123.9, puts in P10 for the moment.
Hilly.
Where you
There you
sending
go.
it to me on Discord?
Discord, just sending you a message, yeah. Looks like a wasp to me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a wasp. I think Big D's just said snake, but it's not. It's a wasp. That's definitely a wasp.
Definitely a wasp, that. It's a combo of Plymouth and Liverpool.
So
You could have chose a better combo.
you really could. Robbo, to be fair.
Let's be honest.
I mean, look at it. It's I can't find it. It is. What did I say earlier on? They might win a fancy dress competition, but not the livery competition. I stick by that comment. It's horrible.
It's the kind of red and green that you'd see at Christmas.
It is. You're right. It's like a mistletoe combination.
Yeah, it is. The mistletoe team.
They are.
Oh, your favourite liveries on a lap?
Oh, what? Where is he?
Spriggs. 14.
So no lap on the
Coming
board
through
as of
sector
yet.
1.
Big D says, "Oh yeah, it is a wasp." on my N64, I thought it was a snake. Brilliant.
You never know, they might not have been able to do a wasp on the Nintendo 64, it might have been a snake.
Yeah.
You never know.
I am. Oh god, yeah, I'd have been playing that on the PlayStation, I guess. PlayStation 1. I spit on PlayStation's name.
Oh, yeah, did the same. PS1, PS2, Xbox 360, then PS4, then Xbox.
Oh, I didn't do the PS4.
Did you not?
No.
I got it for the exclusives of God of War and Spider-Man, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, PS2 would have been my last PlayStation.
And then I
Or was it
jumped
PS1,
back. Ooh. No, surely you must have had the PS2.
No, I don't think so, actually, no. I think it was PS1 straight to 360.
Yeah, you never had the PS2.
I don't think so. I can't
Oh,
remember having a PS2.
you'd have missed out. Oh, memories of GTA San Andreas on PS2. Oh,
Ah,
brilliant.
God, no, I can't stand GTA, so I wouldn't.
Oh, it was that? Oh, Abe's Odyssey. That was fantastic.
Abe's Odyssey,
Abe's
that
Abe's Odyssey, or was it Abe's Exodus? I can't remember which one it was.
I can't remember. I don't know, but that Abe's Odyssey does ring a bell.
Abe's Exodus, PS2. Oh, Silent Hill. Silent Hill was great.
Great game.
Oddworld, Abe's Exodus, PS1 and PS2.
Silent
Originally
Hill.
released in 1998. Oh,
Silent Hill made me absolutely jump out my skin.
yeah, it was the original. That was the original Fear game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I love
I
that.
can remember I was playing it. I was only young back then, and I was playing it in pitch dark at night, nobody else home, and I'm right at the start of the game, and then you're in this like diner, and there's a radio just making like a static noise, and then all of a sudden this big demon type thing just bursts through the wall, and I absolutely shot myself. It's oh my god, it's horrendous.
The only thing I could properly compare to actually being scared at a game was, what was it? I think I must have been about 11 or 12. I think Call of Duty World at War had just come out. I finished the campaign because I thought it was just regular Call of Duty game, and
Yeah,
then zombies came out of nowhere, and I'd obviously being silent, just zombie noises, absolutely shitting myself. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm 11, 12 years old trying to play this game, and then just oh Jesus,
brilliant.
absolutely papped it. Oh,
Awesome.
Black, what a game! What
Black.
a game that was, Chuds.
I don't know that one. It's Black.
Oh, it was a shooter. Let's see if I've got it for you.
Oh, Pops
Black.
invalidates.
PC.
Robbo. Just cooling down by the looks of it, Robbo. Waiting for some others to start, whereas Davis just there.
Oh, the horrible livery that Robbo's invalidated on.
Yeah, it looks like Dre's going to be next over to start a lap, so
Yeah,
him.
Potts is invalidated. Fatal next, I'll stay on Fatal.
So, Dre over the line then. Let's do the Haley Hot lap quickly. So, keep the car out to the right for turn 1, turn in, usually in 4th or 5th. Then, got to be flat through the left and right in quali. You will be lifting during the race slightly. Then we head down. No chicane here, so head straight down to the hairpin. So we stay out right, cut in, open up the steering, get on the power as quick as you can. He's going to use a little toe. I don't think Spriggs is going to give him too much of a toe, to be fair. Didn't really give him any. DRS open all the way down the straight. Reach right up here, well over 200 miles an hour. Then brake down for the chicane. Find in the middle of the straight. Be a bit careful on exit. It's a little bit slippery. And get up through the gears once again. DRS open again as we head down to the new part of the track. Into this fast now left-hander that replaced the S-bend. Takes us back out and into this really difficult right-hander. So flat out, a couple of right-handers flat out and then into the late braking right-hander. And then this very difficult part of the track, which is very slippery. Be careful. Now flat out, penultimate corner in quali. And down for 4th, usually I find, for the final corner. Head for the line, 122.689, puts Dre in P4 for the moment. Not bad.
Fatal's on not a bad lap, to be honest. Just had to get past Spriggs there.
It doesn't improve in the end.
Ooh, lost a bit of time though. I think that's him done. Robbo thinks he's safe. 122.7. It's quite a good lap, to be honest.
Pops is up, but he just messed up the last few corners. So ends up into the pits.
Big D's next up.
Big D, yeah. Gumbo's slightly down in sector 1. We'll pick him back up in a minute. But let's go with Big D. So ideally looking to consolidate his position. Maybe just get ahead
He
of
was
at least
3
one more.
tenths up in sector 2.
Can he squeeze a bit more up to 8th? That should see him through.
Vice is next. He's up as well on his time.
Needs a bit more. And gets
P8 so far for Vice.
It's P8. That should be enough. Shrek is in trouble. Goomba.
Dark Mark is 3/10 up, going through the Latifi section.
Yeah, Goomba just behind him, and he's improving as well. Dark Mark heads to the line, a little bit awkward out the final corner, improves by half a second, but stays P12. Goomba, I don't think improved, I'm not sure.
No, he didn't improve.
Well, 3 thousandths behind Dark Mark though. Davis
Fatal just cruising.
One. Davis trying to knock out Shrek. Doesn't need a whole load of time, just 0.12 will do it. But he doesn't. 36 thousandths, he improves, stays P11. So. And Fatal into the pits.
Thank God only one less of that horrible livery.
So, there we have it. So, unlucky Davis, so close at the end. But didn't quite get the improvement he needs. Shrek can count himself a tad lucky, to be honest. Yeah, in there.
He does it a little bit.
Yeah.
You surprised about your top 5? Or are you expecting that?
Top 5, Dre, Spriggs, Spreader, Cammy, Axel. Pretty much what I'd be expecting, to be honest. It's
in that order?
I'd be expecting Axel first, Cammy second. I don't know about spread third, to be honest. They'd probably have spread more sort of 5th, 6th, 7th, that sort of area.
He did say, though, in the practice before, with his settings reset on the wheel, he's guessed at his settings and he says it feels a hell of a lot nicer than it did before.
Right, okay. Wonder if it results his tyre wear.
Hopefully it resolves his tyre wear.
Gotta do something.
We'll see tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I've just seen it's just said ad break ended. I do apologise if you missed the end of quality of Q2 there. But those are the results on your screen. So Axel, Kamarov, Spreader, Sprague, Stray, Robbo, Ollie, Vice. Well done, Vice. Well done, young man. Big D, Shrek, all through to the top 10 shootout. Davis, Darkmark, Goomba, Potts, and Fatal. Unlucky lads, but well done on getting to Q2. And still got enough time to do a little quick look at incidents. A whole 6 invalidations.
I think Vice is definitely improving. I think he just needs to find that consistency now.
Yeah, he's getting that single lap pace. He's improved loads.
I mean, look at him. He's knocked out someone who I would have put money on, Davis, getting through to Q3.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's no doubt his single lap pace is really improving. He's just doing it in the race now. There is a big difference between quali and race, isn't there? It's just a completely different thing. And if you ever become man enough, people, to do 100% race like me and Clem do, that's another thing entirely again. So it's
consistently doing them same laps over and over and over whilst fighting someone for that position. It can get a bit tough.
It definitely does.
Definitely can get a bit tough. Right. What we got? So we got Vice going out on some
Ollie's.
Old hards. Old soft, sorry.
Have you seen Ollie's car? Ollie's
I've
looks
not seen
cool.
Ollie's once. Oh, give me a good camera.
I thought we got through them all. Come on.
There we go.
Here he comes. I think this camera allows you to see the whole car as it goes past. Here we are. Ooh, look at that. It's a kind of... I don't know. It's
the one that I've got. It's the lion.
Oh, is it?
It's like a lion. It's like a lion going down the middle of the car.
Oh, right. Okay.
But it's in like a pinky yellow. That's nice, that.
Do you know what? That is... If I asked the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to make me a livery, I reckon that's what he might make. That could be Yeah, I reckon that's what he'd come up with. So
In
I
fact,
think
I've not even seen Axel's. Axel's, black with a bit of pink and blue. Not bad.
is he? Oh yeah, he's just about to come past that camera. Yeah, I'll quickly go back to Wally after.
Not
Yeah.
bad one.
Oh, he's got
Not
the
bad one.
same. Yeah, he's got that palm tree sort of look. Someone else has got that as well, haven't they?
Who are you on board with?
Axel,
Axel doesn't. No, you were on with Dre then.
was I? Oh, well, that's probably
You were
why I
on
thought you
board
had
with
the.
Dre,
That's
yeah.
probably why I thought you had the same livery then. Um,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough.
But that Ollie one is
I
really
just realised
nice.
I best do a prediction quickly. Um, it's going to have to be a race prediction, obviously. So, what should I do, Clem?
Oh.
What should I do? Right, who haven't we done a prediction for?
Let's run through. I want to choose someone not in Q3.
Oh, okay.
Have a look. I'm leaning towards either Davis or Dark Mark.
Okay.
11th and 12th.
Yeah.
Can either of them get top 5?
Ooh. Well, we could do that, or we could simply do who will win out of Davis and Dark Mark.
Or who will finish higher than the other? Yeah,
Mm.
that's also a good one.
Who will finish higher
As Ollie does a 122.8.
in the race? Oh, for God's sake! All of a sudden I can't
Vice
spell.
24.3 on all softs. Kamarov the 22.3. Axel a 21.9. Strek does a 22.5. Big D 23.8. That puts him to P5.
Dark Mark and
Dre's just coming around now, the Latifi section. Dre puts it P6 with a 23.2. Spread next across the line. .22.4, that puts him P3. Only half a tenth behind Kamarov there. And Robbo's decided not to come out yet in protest with his livery.
right, and well, we got about 10 minutes to go, so I'll do 10-minute submission period for people to do their predictions. Oh, 10 minutes too long. Hang on.
6 minutes. There's 6 minutes left.
Yeah, that's right. With a break as well, we'll call it 10. That's fine. Who will? Let's take who will out and just put finish highest. Finish higher.
Yeah.
Uh,
Who will finish higher?
Finish higher. The race. Oh come on! It's one. Take the question mark off the end. There you go. Now it's small enough and I can submit it. There we go. You get a whole 45 spaces to write. I didn't realise that. Oh. There we go. Anyway, it's submitted, guys. You can put your predictions in for a bit of extra fun. Who will
Who do I want to
finish
go for?
higher?
Who do I
Dark
want to
Mark
go
or
for?
Davis? You do 100% races too, Fatal. He does.
Revokes has
Everybody
gone
does.
Dark Mark. Davis has gone.
Revokes.
No, Davis. Fatal's gone Davis.
Right, Davis and Dark Mark. Just to say that, you're not allowed. Okay, don't look. You're not allowed to. If you vote for the other person, I know you're cheating. If you lose, all right. So, or if you win, it depends on which way you look at it. So anyway, Axel is already into the 21s. By the way, did we say that 21,870?
Yes, 21,970.
Oh, was it 970? Was it? All right, it's a little bit
Can you not
difficult.
see with the
It's a bit,
lighting? Yeah.
yeah, with the lighting behind it, it's a bit difficult. So there you go. Everybody into the pits. Now we've probably got to wait a couple of minutes.
Robbo's not even come out yet. Robbo hasn't come
No.
out offset alive yet.
It's pretty even, you know. It's really tight so far out of the people that are guessing.
I haven't put my prediction yet.
You've still not done yours, so
No.
yeah. It's really tight.
I'm wondering how much as well.
Well, so far it's 2.2k versus 2.8k. So it's tight at the moment. I am not allowed.
Davis or Dartmouth? Davis or Dartmouth? I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I'll tell you because I'm not allowed to do a prediction, but I personally have absolutely no idea.
Oh, you're helpful. You're very helpful. Oh.
I'm not stupid.
Right.
I'm not getting on one of their bad sides by going for the other one. I don't live on air. I'm not silly. I don't do that. Right, Robbo is making his way out the pits. We catch someone coming out the pits. Actually, we can see this beautiful pit entry.
I've done it.
That's awesome. You've done it, have you? You've done it. Oh, I can see where you've gone. Oh, you've gone heavily in favour of one of them. Who have you gone, Clem? Tell them all. Come on, tell them. Upset them. Come on.
I've gone for Davis.
You have gone for Davis. You have indeed. You've made it so 85% is now in favour of Davis.
Ah, fuck it. I've got enough channel points, so I chuck 10k on it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just chuck 10k's has gone down the drain, maybe, but hey, oh.
Provokes is going for a Robbo P1. Yeah. Okay, I mean, yeah. Nurse, he's out of bed again. Nurse. There. What is Robbo doing? Swaying side to side with his car, trying to heat his tyres up. I think I was starting to fall a little bit asleep there, Clem, to be honest. It's like hypnotising me. Doing it again.
Good evening, Gunners. Good evening.
It's Gunners here. Gunners! Hello,
yes.
Gunners. Let's go for the second time. Good evening. What does he mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he said it up there as well. How did I not see that between Fatal's messages? I literally did not see that. I'm so sorry, Gunners.
Got my glasses?
I may need them. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Yeah. You said Axel's done the wrong time. I haven't seen Gunner's message.
Yeah.
Oh, dear, Hiller. You over at Hill?
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. If I had a pound for every time I'd heard that in my life, I'd have a fiver right now. Robbo is a safety car right now. That is how he was driving. He was pretending to be whatever his name is, Merlander or whatever his name is. Beerlander. Merlander, Verlander, what's his name?
Bernd Mylander.
That's it, I knew it was close.
Oh dear. Oh, it's such a horrible livery, Davis. Why have you done that?
It is, seriously.
It's just a horrible combination of colours.
I mean, well, I suppose it would be combining Plymouth and Liverpool. What were they thinking? At least go for big teams like Newcastle and Man City. You know.
You should have put a bit of black and red in there. Couldn't put a bit of black and red in there, no?
Black and red?
Yeah.
What team's black and red? I can't think of a black and red team.
The Black Cats?
Oh, God, they're black and white.
They've
No.
got the black card. They got black and red, haven't they? They red and white is their thingy.
Yeah, red and white.
Black,
That's it. Red and white. Oh, I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know.
black for you, red for Sunderland. You never know.
Anyway, Robbo invalidated, so he's going to be starting P10. Who is that
Robbo.
yellow car? He's furthest round. That is Ollie. And he's snazzy.
Who's winning the livery competition for you? Who's won it?
Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff for me. Otherwise known as Ollie Champ. I think so. I reckon his looks the best. Looks the snazziest. It looks the most sort of, it looks like he's done it rather than just, I don't know. It just looks like he's put some effort into it compared to the other ones.
I think I can't remember whether it was Scott or Atkins, but one of them did like an old reminiscent. The other Lotus one, the black and gold Lotus.
Oh, Kamarov's
Scott or
gone
Atkins.
fastest.
Well, Kamarov 21.936 as well.
Wow. Okay. Can Axel improve? Ollie did really well as well. Got up to P4.
Spriggs.
Spreader 22.104. Spriggs goes P4 ahead of Ollie.
Dre's next.
Dre, how was
stays
Axel not
P7.
invalidated there? I swear that was both wheels across the line, but
Big D stays P9. Vice stays P7. Go on, Vice.
Oh, Axel spinned it. Oh, sorry. Let's chat it a bit then. Sorry. Make me dad up.
Oh no, you haven't, have you?
Oh, no, you haven't shouted yet, but you will do to make sure of that.
Oh no.
Axel has spinned it. So, that hands pole position to Kamarov. So, I wouldn't have. I honestly thought Axel was going to smash this tonight and take pole by a little gap, but don't know if he'd have completed that lap if he was going to, but simple fact is he didn't,
Well,
so it's...
I could tell you that before he gone through sector 3, he was a tenth and a half up.
Was he? Okay, so he was on target to take it quite nicely. So, okay, well, but he didn't. So congratulations, Kamarov on pole position. Axel P2, spread 3, Spriggs in 4, Ollie 5, Streck in 6, Vice 7th. Brilliant, Vice, well done. Dre P8, Big D P9, and Robbo will start P10.
Quite a gap there between Vice and Dre as well, 4 tenths.
Yeah.
It's a very nice lap for Vice. Taking some advice from Greza.
Yeah. That's it. So, even I know Davis will finish in front of me, says Dark Mark. No, I did you not hear me say? I hope you haven't bet on that, Dark Mark, because I clearly said that's not loud. Chud says, Hilly, I was offered a job down your way. I'm sure it's a new dual carriageway they're doing. Probably. There's one every other week. Yeah. Can't be down my way, mate. If it was down my way, it'd be on a farm somewhere.
You finally learned what carriageways are down there?
Carriageways? Yeah. We got one last year.
Okay, you've went to 21st century.
Hey, we got a flyover as well. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's only Orson Carts use it at the moment. Car fell all over the shop. All quality there, says Big D. Well, you did alright, mate. Not bad. Right, okay. I definitely need my break. I finished my coffee in Q2, so I definitely need another coffee. So, guys, we'll take a few minutes. We'll be back in time for the race, which I assume is just after past. So, grab yourselves a drink, and we'll be back shortly. See you in a minute. Okay, he's back. Right. 5-year deal, so it must be a big number, Hilly. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm in the Torbay area, Juds. I don't know. Obviously, Devon is actually really big, so it's depends where you are. We're South Devon, so if it's South Devon, then that's somewhere near us. Big deal. I'm expecting a podium from you, mate. That's not from me, by the way, Big D. That's Chud saying that. High expectations Chud has of you, Big D. Expect you to live up to them. Who shall we go podium to? What do we reckon? Should we be boring and just go Kamarov, Axel, and Spreader? Or shall we be venturous?
Kamarov, Axel, Spreader.
Well, not necessarily in that order. Just, you know.
Let's have a look.
To be fair, every week that P3 is definitely up for grabs.
I just want to get reminded. Does Axel have a pen? I believe.
Oh, 5 seconds.
Axel has a 10-second to be added onto his next race.
10 seconds. Okay.
So Axel 10 seconds down already. So I'm not going to include him in my podium. I'm going to go for Kamarov, Spriggs, Shrek.
Kamarov, Spriggs, Shrek. Ooh. So even with Axel taking out, you still don't think Spreader's going to get a podium?
No.
Oh,
I think there's going to be a very late safety car, a la Latifi style. There's not going to be time for him to get back into the podium.
Okay. Yeah.
What about you?
Now, well, I'm just wondering because I want to put Spread in there, but I am thinking if he has the same sort of tyre wear issue. Oh, formation lap is on. Let's hope it doesn't go wrong.
Formation lap is on. Yes, we are trialing it. Spread did want to trial it, but if any issues did happen like they did on Tuesday, we will be restarting.
Okay, no worries. Good to know.
So I don't know if you saw what happened Tuesday.
I did. I read about it. I didn't see it, so I read it.
Kamarov didn't have a pit box, so he just sat there. It said stopped on track, and he just carried on. He just drove on.
Right.
So it just like the race had already started for him.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't start the race, so we had to restart.
Okay, that sounds like something I've seen a few times before, actually. Way before the update. So, I'm not convinced that's anything to do with the update, to be honest. But, yeah. Okay, I mean, every formation lap I've done or seen, it's been fine since the update.
I'm hoping this one is then.
Yeah. Definitely. What was? Oh, I just thought of some up. Oh yeah, did you see the one in the sprint race? Yes, in our race yesterday, the that Bowden got the 10-second penalty.
Yes, yes, that's hilarious for me. Oh dear.
For those of you watching, Bowden was driving last night. We were at Spain, and he comes round. I think it was the final corner, and it just suddenly comes up on a screen 10-second penalty for hitting the safety car. Well, the safety car wasn't even out. It was it was just normal racing conditions, and he got a 10-second penalty for hitting the safety car that wasn't even there.
I think it were VSC with the lap before as well.
Yeah. We had a VSC at the start, didn't we, of the sprint race? So
yeah, roughly lap 2 or 3, I think it was.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm going with tonight. That's what I'm going with. Kamarov, Spriggs, Shrek. Oh, Dre did get DSQ'd.
I'm going to go Kamarov, Spreader. No, Kamarov, Shrek, Vice.
Vice? Okay.
Yeah. Lights are out, and away we go. Kamarov looked like he got off the line pretty well, and I think he has. He's going to sort of keep Axel. I've got the wrong way round, haven't I? No, Axel's gotten into P1. It was Axel that got off the line really well, and he sort of kept Kamarov to the outside. Spreader holds on to P3. Ollie has gotten ahead of Spriggs for P4. And it's As You Were.
Oh,
Somebody,
Big
D,
D
is dropping down. Oh, he's still going, so he's absolutely there. So I didn't see what happened. Did you actually see what happened to him then, Clem?
It was close. I think it was sandwiched between Vice and Dre. I don't know whether one of them caught him, but definitely between them two.
Right, okay. Vice is battling here, and that's all a little bit tight going into the chicane. And Robbo. Well, Robbo's quite
Gets
safe.
away
I think
cleaner.
I'm so confused by these liveries. Oh my goodness me, I can't remember who's who. Yeah, in a way, Vice is in P8. Robbo's up 3 places to P7.
Dark Mark is ahead of Davis.
Ooh, the all-important battle. Yeah, and he's got Pox in between them as well.
Starting on softs, Robbo, Dark Mark and Atkins. Few hard starters, Spriggs, Fatal, Theo and Scott. Rest are all on mediums. Definitely a mixed strategies that race then. Because obviously we don't know who's in whose pit box.
No, that's
we don't know.
Oh, there's a couple of cars round. 3 cars round. Final corner. Big D.
Atkins and Theo.
Oh dear. I don't think there was any sort of malice in any of that. I've got a feeling one of them went.
Big D's the one with damage.
Is he? Okay. Oh, that's right. Just past the pit lane there as well. He's gonna have to do the whole lap. Oof. Yeah, I think that was one of the old scenarios where one person loses it, and unfortunately, I think the second person then hit that car, which I assume was Big D hitting the car ahead of him.
Shrek has got past Spriggs before the chicane, just going into the second DRS.
Yeah, then the third person came around the final corner and spun it as well, so always fun.
Vice and Dre going side by side, going into the old chicane part, which is now obviously the slower, well, faster left-hander.
Yep, and it looks like Dre's gotten ahead of him. Interesting, the soft starters though. Surely they're 2-stopping. I can't see any value otherwise.
There are some tracks that just obviously don't suit it, such as Spain last night. I tried it, I thought I'd do something different, starting P12, ended up finishing a bit lower than that, so it wasn't worth it.
It was, no, I tried it there, not last night, but in a previous race at some point, and it didn't work, I have to admit. But Robbo's flying though on these softs, he's up to P6 now.
Yep.
He's going to get straight after Shrek.
Theo's got a pen.
So,
he's struggling with track limits already.
Big D, I'm glad to say, he has pitted and he's on his way out. Definitely not worth giving up on this race.
Bit late braking there from Dark Mark.
Oh, you're on a different battle. That's Dark Mark and Davis.
Yeah, Dark Mark, Potts and Vice were all come together there. So Potts has broken earlier because he's got Vice in front of him. Dark Mark's not seen it, broken a little bit late, had to go around the outside, which has caused him here to lose 2 places to Potts and now to Davis. And he's actually dropped it himself.
Oh, he's out. He's out. Drops it himself. That is a full safety car. And that answers our prediction. Oof.
Bring me the money.
See, now this is what I said about not betting on yourself, because if he's betting that is so, I want an investigation.
This has helped Robbo out a little bit.
It's helped Big D out no end. He's gonna
absolutely
get back onto the back of this safety car. It's too early to do the old switcheroo to the hards to go to the end. It's quite hard on the tyres around here, isn't it? So
Atkins has pit. Is he having a front wing change, or is he okay?
Just tire
No,
change by the looks of it.
just a tyre change, I believe. That's who's the livery. Atkins, I love that livery.
Oh, that is quite a nice livery, isn't it? That's the
Yeah,
Lotus one. The old.
yeah.
Yeah, that is nice actually.
When they first put obviously the inverted wings on the car and the side pods.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
I do
I know
like
some
that.
of my heritage F1. I know some of it. Briggs, the highest runner on the hard tyres up into P6.
Yeah. Yeah. This safety. He'll be quietly pleased about this safety car because
Dragoon!
it's early enough that it is too early for the guys to pit to the hards to go to the end. So
Yep.
he won't be too worried about this. Another sort of, well, I would say somewhere around lap sort of 7, 8 onwards really would have been a bit of a problem. But yeah, just need to stick with it for now. And yeah, hey Dragoon.
I hope Ollie has a good race. He's always been there with qualifying and his one lap pace, but he hasn't seemed to turn it into any good amount of points.
Yeah, no, you're right, but he's always up there somewhere in the quali and that. It's obviously the safety car does go another lap. It will complete a full circuit of the track before it considers coming in. So, but that's good because that will allow everybody onto the back. So, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't retire from a race if you've had a bad start, because Big D is absolutely in this race again now.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, if there is any hope of getting to the end, he could actually try and do that. I think it's too early. I don't think there's any
I don't think
real opportunities to do that.
the way they were talking about in practice was the hards just fell off after 5 or 6 laps.
Yeah. So
at the minute,
it's more
your
likely
medium runners, you're averaging between. So Dark Lord has been the easiest on his tyres with 12% wear. Your highest is Goomba on 16%. Everyone else is roughly about 13, 14. Spriggs is matching the mediums for tyre wear.
Okay.
Fatal and Scott roughly on 10, 11% tyre wear, and so is Theo. So Spriggs is actually matching the mediums around him with the same wear as them.
So there's no sort of advantage for him at the moment. Okay.
Not at the moment.
Whereas, Dragoon, Spread's hat didn't pick him tonight. I feel like going to Wigan and so it's some. I actually couldn't work out what that was, but yeah.
Oh, that'd be a sight to see.
Definitely do it.
Safety car is in this lap though.
Yeah, safety car in this lap. So we will resume lap 6, so 24 laps remaining. And it's a long way to go in this race. Yet, let's hope it's the only safety car though, because it should like to see the strategies actually play out rather than sort of be interrupted.
See when Axel goes.
Just leaving it right to the line. So off he goes, Cameron follows, Spread reacts pretty well, Ollie pretty well as well, but there is a battle into turn 1.
Spriggs and Shrek.
Shrek, I think that's defending from Spriggs. Spriggs was P6, so Shrek
also
holds
defending
him
from
off.
Dre behind as well.
Yeah, he's getting pretty close. And it looks like Ollie was having a little look to the inside of Spreader there, going up to the hairpin, but decided better of it. So,
Robbo's got past Franz Piper into the hairpin.
Nice, Robbo. With your silly car, silly looking car. Any other moves further
Potts
down?
and
We got Potts
Davis
and
side by
Davis.
side.
Here they come.
Potts has got that inside line, but he has lost out under traction there to Davis.
Yeah.
And he may lose it again to Dark Lord. We've got a better run.
Got Dark Lord on the inside of us here, and he's going to have the inside to the long left-hander. You can sometimes
prefer
get
to be on
better
the
grip around
outside
the
here.
outside, yeah.
Yeah.
So it gives you the inside of the free right-handers. So yeah, sensibly, I think Dark Lord decides to back out of that one.
Robbo on the back of Fatal already.
So Robbo always there's yellow flags, and it's Franz, I think it is. It's the old Latifi. It's the Latifi part, and I can't see.
Yeah, he's got major front wing damage,
someone
but
in
so
front of
has
us
Big
is in.
D.
Theo's in. No, Big D's in. Oh, hang on, I'm
Big
getting
D's
confused
also
now.
got major front wing damage as well.
Yeah, so Theo and Big D in. Expensive evening for Big D's team.
Yeah, that's 2 front wing changes there from Big D and Theo.
There we have it. So
Hey.
back up towards the front boys. As
Kamarov playing it more sensible with his overtake over Spreader and Axel.
yeah, but Spread's going to need to. Well, Spread's only got 40% left already, and he needs to get back within the 1 second. Otherwise, he is going to become a sitting duck. So only sort of gripe with this game at the moment, Clem, is the power of the DRS. It's well.
It's not. I don't think it's just the DRS. It's the slipstream as well. The slipstream is just so powerful.
It's ridiculous. It really is.
But this must be what it's like in the actual F1, though. It must be, because they wouldn't.
Maybe.
We see how powerful the DRS is when the normally capable Red Bull just flies past people.
Yeah. Cars are a lot bigger, aren't they? So perhaps that's got something to do with the power of the DRS and that, and the slipstream.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
I think they're also at their heaviest as well now.
They are, yeah. They used to be half the weight of a Mini. They used to be.
It's unbelievable.
It is, isn't it? I mean, you pick that up with no problem whatsoever. It's that's what that was what Murray Walker used to say. Half the weight of a Mini. That was a terrible Murray Walker accent.
It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. I was going to mention it, but we move. Dragoon, yes, there is a real pink Alpine tonight, being run by Theo. Dark Mark was also running the pink Alpine until he crashed.
Oh, well, he's gotten ahead of Spread, but Spread's coming back down at the new part of the track, and he's going to get it done as well. He's on the inside. Ollie's going to have the inside into the free rights. They're staying side by side. Nicely done, guys. No contact made by either driver, and that's very nicely done. Spreader does come out on top, but you just feel he's just going to be vulnerable again on the following lap.
I think Dark Lord had a bad exit from the chicane because he had the DRS, but he ended up losing 4 places in one straight.
Wow. Goodness me.
As Davis is in.
Yeah, into the pits is Davis. This is 2-stop territory. What does he go to? Will it be another set of mediums? I've got a feeling. No, he's going
Potts
to the hards.
has picked up a penalty.
He's gone to the hards, Davis. He's going to find... Well, he may get a bit of undercut sort of help going on, but later in the race he's going to suffer.
Try and get the overtake on Goomba here for P9.
Here comes Shrek on Spreader. Ollie's up the road now. Shrek with his stars
little
and
bit
stripes.
of argy-bargy.
Oh, they both... I think Ollie must have had a poor exit, and all 3 of these guys have gone past Ollie.
I've literally just watched the exact same thing happen with Potts, Goomba and Fatal. In fact, Potts is going to lose to both cars here. There could be an incident. Oh, Potts has dropped it. And he's collected someone.
I think it was Dark Lord. I'm not sure. Is it Robbo?
Robbo gets a 5 seconds for it.
He does. But did he get any damage? And he doesn't appear to have got any damage. Well, he'd prefer to get 5 seconds than damage. And the problem for Robbo is he's probably not going to be able to get that removed because he's going to serve it at some point.
Franz Piper can't seem to get it back onto the track.
No.
trying to come in safely behind the car.
Yeah, trying to do it safely,
Yeah.
isn't he? And fair play to him for that. Does it nice and safe.
Dark Lord's pit. He's gone for hards as well.
So perhaps a reaction to Davis. Although Davis.
Oh, Spots has dropped it again.
Through. He has. Now that is the. That's sort of coming out of turn 2 into turn 3.
I'm not sure because he's. I can't see his telemetry, so I don't know whether he's got damage.
No, that is Davis gets past him as he's recovering, and I can't see the car to be able to actually see if there's any damage.
No.
Oh, it's nothing visible, but that doesn't always tell the whole story.
Dre's got 3 seconds.
Okay, yeah, he's just ahead of Vice. Vice is right
running
on
well.
the back of Dre. He's doing very well, the young man. It's within DRS. They are both catching Ollie as well. I don't quite know what's happened to Ollie. I saw what happened to him to make him lose the places, but he's also dropped off the back. So I think these mediums are seriously struggling.
Let's have a look at the wear.
Would explain the early stops to the hards.
So the medium have worn a lot harder than the mediums have worn a lot worse than the hards. They're now running up to roughly 35, 36, 37%. Spriggs is now on 29%, Fatal 28, Scott 27, but they're also on old hards. Got Davis, who's only just come out on his second lap of the hards, and he's already at 8% of wear.
Right, okay, that's not exactly...
So all those guys that started on the mediums are roughly around 35, 36, 37% wear. So early pit stops I couldn't see.
Going by that, the ones that have switched to hards early are genuinely going to struggle to get to the end of this race.
I would say so, but I think it's more than like it's more a performance wear for me than the actual. Oh, Dre's going very slow. Vice in front of him. It's loud Vice to go attack him.
Here is that battle, so Vice.
It's not really got the.
Not here, but he just needs to bide his time. He'll get the DRS on the main straight.
Yeah. Going back to what you're saying, I think it's more a performance of the mediums, to be honest, more than the actual wear itself.
Yeah, they're going through that really difficult stage where they drop off and they're losing huge performance in that point.
Robbo and Goomba side by side into the hairpin.
I have to say,
both going to have DRS over Fatal.
It's opening my eyes to the potential that a two-start might actually be better around here for whenever we race it. I'm sure I've got it coming up soon as well.
Could be 3 wide, could be 3 wide.
In a moment,
went 2 by 2.
At the moment, Vice looks quite happy to sit behind Dre. He's not really trying to make a move. I think that's probably quite wise from the young man.
Robbo gets past Fatal. And Goomba's having a look again.
Fatal's getting pretty close to Robbo there as well, so proper battle, and Scott behind this as well.
They went 2 by 2 through the chicane, both sets of these drivers.
Sirrah, Sirrah. Yeah, looking up and down. Ollie is into the pits. And, Axon camera off, by the way. I know we've not looked at them, guys. I do apologise for that, but they have been switching positions pretty regularly. Oh, cool. Thanks, Shagoon. Lucky Big D.
Gonna be close on exit between Ollie and Davis. Has Davis just got out ahead? He has just got out ahead. So Ollie down to P14, who pit, I think, from 5th.
Yeah. Sixth.
Fatal
Ollie
and...
was sixth when he. Oh goodness me, that's close between Fatal and Gumba.
Oh, Scott's gone.
Nicely done. Who got the DRS? Fatal's got it. He doesn't seem to be making any inroads. He ain't got any energy to be able to use with it, so.
Right, I've got Scott back. Or I've invited him back.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Oh, he was on the back of that battle as well. He's on the back of this
Yeah,
battle, so.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think he's going to lose out here. The top two of pit. Top two of pit. Top three of pit.
Three of it, yeah. Top three in. Shrek stays out.
Vice has carried on.
Shrek, Spriggs, Vice have carried on.
And Robbo.
Can't blame him. Might give him a slight advantage later in the race.
I fully expected Fatal to stay out. Atkins, I think, may have pit. Obviously, we won't know until he joins. He's brought his brother back into play, into DRS.
Scott's just joined back now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Atkins stayed out. Scott... Well, Atkins' tyres, though, were a little bit younger because he pit earlier on. But Axel, then, has come out on the hards, and he is the highest runner. Kamarov right behind him. And they will have to deal with a bit of traffic now. Anyway, this could bring Shrek into the battle for the podium.
If I was Vice, I would definitely pit. His tyres have just hit 50% wear. So have Shrek. Shrek's have just hit 45. Spriggs have just hit 42. Even Spriggs, I probably would expect to pit shortly.
Yeah. The only thing here, I think Vice will probably be keeping an eye on the gap to Robbo, which doesn't seem to be changing very much. But he is in.
Axel and Kamarov with a great move around the outside of Scott there.
So Spriggs stays out, Shrek in, Robbo stays out, of course, because he's got slightly younger tyres.
Ollie gets to 3 seconds.
Penalties starting to mount up now. So Shrek, I think, is going to come out just ahead of Davis. Yeah, he does. So there we go, and Axel and Kamarov trying to make their way through the field, but it's not ideal for them at all. It's not ideal. I just wonder if this can bring others into the battle, whether it could bring Spriggs into the battle later on in the race. Maybe.
Is Axel going to get a car in front of him between him and Kamarov?
Stuck Fatal between them. Kamarov needs to be a bit careful. He did catch the back of Fatal there. Seems to be aware. He's got much younger tyres, so he's going to be a lot quicker accelerating on the straight. And Fatal doesn't try and battle that at all. But
Spreader does get past Davis with the help of that second DRS.
Okay.
Ollie with that undercut has come up behind Spreader.
That's what I mean for Davis, though. What I said earlier on, I don't think that early stock's going to help him. He's going to be too slow.
No.
And that presumably
Big D's round.
Big D. So, clever. Axel sets fastest lap of the race.
Scott, the first hard runner to pit, I believe.
Okay, so Scott in. Now Spriggs has got, just looking, about 12.5 seconds to Axel at the moment. It's obviously not enough to stay ahead of him. I'm just looking down now. So the Atkins will pit.
He's gonna come out into traffic.
Yeah, he will come out into traffic when he's going to be behind Shrek and Spreader, I think. Looking at the gaps. Probably be close to them, but I think he'll be behind them. He might even be behind Ollie and Davis. So, yeah, it might be better for him then to extend the run and look to have the much better tyre later on.
There's not many who've actually still got a bit of overtake left to actually use to actually defend or attack with. Everyone's roughly around the 20s, apart from Atkins, who's around the 50, 60 mark.
Yeah.
And Shrek, who's around the 50 mark.
Yeah.
40, Everyone else seems to be just burning through it. Spriggs is in.
Oh, I do honestly think he'd have been better off extending the stint
Mediums.
there to have the much better tyre later on. We'll see where he comes out, but I'd say he's probably going to be behind Davis. As
I don't know.
there is a battle going on. Who is it? Shrek? No, not yeah. Shrek and Atkins. And,
Spriggs going to come out ahead of Ollie. Oh, he's come out side by side with
side
him.
by side with Ollie. Okay, so did
Surely you can see a dive down the inside. No, he's pulled out of it.
I say that when I looked at the gap for Davis, he was only half a second behind Ollie, but he's suddenly 2 seconds behind. So
Spread's got past Atkins on the straight, but is Atkins coming back at him?
I think they both can have. Oh no, actually Atkins will have DRS here, but he didn't take the chicane particularly well.
No. But again, it doesn't really matter with this DRS.
Yeah, of course, his tyres are 13 laps old though, aren't they? They're 13 lap old mediums, so he's got to pit again. And yeah, so at the moment, Robbo and Atkins are sort of not really there as such, if you know what I mean, because they're both going to pit.
Hamarov has got past Axel again.
Yeah, interestingly,
just trading places.
They are.
Has Robbo lost out here by extending these mediums? Should he have pit when everyone else should have pit?
Well, his mediums were a little bit younger, so I don't blame him for staying out a bit. But he's gone a bit extreme, I think. Whether he's thinking to himself he wants to push it out for softs, I don't know. But I don't
know how well the softs work around here.
I can
have a look at his tyre wear.
Quick when you first go onto them, but mediums,
45% on his mediums.
Yeah, the two sort of harder compound tyres are struggling enough without trying to use a set of softs around here. But he will be super quick for the first few laps.
Davis is already at 32% wear on his hards.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was sort of saying earlier on, I wouldn't convince he was going to be able to get to the end because they seem to be wearing around about 4% a lap. So
Vice has got past Dre, but Dre's gonna get the DRS and gonna get back at him here quite fairly easily, I'd say. Or it should be a fairly easy move.
They've been battling throughout, those two. Which really does.
Like I said, Vice just needs that consistency. He's got the one that pace in him.
Yeah.
Think he needs a bit more confidence battling drivers. He takes things a bit too cautiously, I think, which can compromise his exits. May bunch up a few other people, but he's doing all right so far.
He is.
Robbo is in.
Definitely doing well. Right, so Robbo in. We'll see where he comes out, but it's going to be
another set of mediums, but he's got to serve that 5 seconds.
He's going to serve the 5 seconds as well, so it's going to be behind Dark Lord, easily, behind Goomba. I would imagine it's going to be behind Fatal as well. Yeah, it is. So it's going to be close with Scott then, I would imagine. Although no, it's going to be behind Scott and Atkins then.
Spriggs for the move on spread.
So Robbo drops all the
way
down the
P15.
Spriggs will be looking to use.
Doesn't get the best of exits.
Better tyres. So I asked the question, could it bring him into the battle for a podium? It definitely is. Definitely in the battle now. I feel like Axel and Cammy's probably got too much for him, but he's definitely in the battle with Shrek for P3.
Don't forget, Axel's got that 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, yeah. So actually,
At the minute. The minute.
So does that mean Spriggs is in the battle for P2 then?
At the minute. Oh, Shrek's gone. No.
Shrek's left the section.
I'll get him back.
Well, Spriggs' eyes would have just lit up when he saw that. As he sets fastest lap of the race. Don't want to take too much out of them, mind Spriggs. Don't take too much out of the tyres because they'll come back at you.
At the minute, where does this 10 seconds... Oh, Scott's gone as well. God's sake, guys, stop fucking leaving!
Yeah, at the moment the 10 seconds drops him down to P5, I believe, behind Spreader, who's just making a move on the Ghost of Shrek.
Yeah.
Oh, but Shrek's Ghost.
But the Ghost of Shrek's come back in it.
The AI has done it.
Can I spread it? Even the fucking ghosted AI is faster than you. Come on, lad. Oh, it's gonna get DRS again. Go on, please get him, please. Oh.
Oh,
It's
same
not gonna...
Dragoon, I always do that. I forgot about Dre. Or whatever it is, I can't remember.
Dre has got past Davis while you're speaking about him. Got a car in between him and Vice now.
Yeah. Vice with the better tyres.
Robbo gets past Atkins. Well, Fatal is currently looking about to attack Dartlord as they go through the Latifi section.
Yeah, right on the back of him. This is 3-lap mediums against 10-lap hards. Yeah, those... I know I've said it a few times, but those early pitters to hards, they've not done themselves any favours at all, unfortunately.
Robbo's flying at the minute. Scott's back.
Yeah.
Is Shrek back? Oh, Shrek's still not back.
He put anything? Let me just check. I'll have a quick look in Discord, see if he's put anything.
No, he's gone off completely. Oh, his internet must have gone. He's offline completely.
No way! Unless he's turning off and on. I don't know.
I have sent him an invite, so it will be there for when he comes back in.
Yeah, it's Fatal then makes the move, and he's back up to P11 now, and he's got 2.5 seconds to make up the Gumba. Very doable. Vice has gotten past Davis, and he's now on the back of Dre once again.
Sprig's going to get another P2.
It's looking increasingly likely, isn't it? It's, yeah. In his mind, he'll be thinking that he can catch them. 5.6 seconds, 3 laps younger on tyres, medium over hard. He'd definitely, at the moment, he'd definitely be feeling like giving it a go, I would imagine, but I think it will probably just... Oh, yellow flags! Dark Lord, is it? No, it's not?
No!
I've got no idea.
No, is it?
Well, if it might... I mean, he did drop place.
Who is that? Is that Franz trying to get out of the way? I think it's Franz getting out of the way.
Ah, yes, yeah, he's being lapped. I think you're right. I think that's what's caused the yellow flag.
Yeah, closest battle so far. It is going to be Vice and Dre. I won't count Ollie and Shrek.
Yeah, Ollie gets past Shrek.
Oh, Atkins.
Shrek
Atkins had Dartlord at the hairpin. Atkins got the move done in the hairpin, but neither of them got DRS.
Eh?
Neither of them got DRS. They must have been side by side, going through the detection.
Yeah.
Fatal, he's going to be looking at Robbo now. Robbo takes that inside line.
So...
Can't get the move done. Robbo goes very defensive there, compromises Fatal's exit. Can't make the use of those mediums.
Yeah. Well... Robbo's medium's younger, of course, so... Yeah, like they're both catching on to Gumba.
Yeah.
Like nobody's business, so... It's looking like Gumba's going to be pretty vulnerable. Then, well, Davis' only saviour here is that he has got a 7-second gap to Gumba. So he might be able to hold these guys off. At the end of this lap, it's 6 laps remaining, so it's going to be tight, but... Overtaking a date vote now open. I'm voting for the AI on spread. I'm with you.
Yeah, just going through the.
Oh, this one. Oh no, Shrek's still not there. Dre getting
No,
past him.
he has asked me for an invite though. Vice is going to get through him now as well.
Yeah, it's Vice up to P7.
Oh, take a bit of a lot of curb there.
Yeah, I think he maybe put off a little bit by the ghost. But I'll tell you what, the young man might be in line for a driver today.
You're calling that too early.
It is early. I may be commentator.
Are you
cursing
commentators
here.
cursed?
We shall see. I don't believe in a commentator's curse until it happens.
Davis gonna get the DRS from Shrek's AI.
Oh, Watkins on fatal. Sorry, just going into the hairpin. Atkins goes to the outside, and fatal doesn't battle him.
Robohead just ahead on the same part is going to be getting Goomba with DRS. Going into the chicane. Going to get the move done. Yep.
I'll tell you what, had we looked at Goomba's livery? It's looking pretty sweet.
Is that the... so where is that? I can't even tell what that is, but that looks nice.
It's a bit like a Banksy.
Yeah. Oh, has he got... Has he done a little bit of a switchback on Robbo there? Did Robbo break a bit late?
He's got him back, yeah. Robbo might have been a bit wide, I think, but yeah, Goomba's stuck it back through. Fair play. Robbo's going to have to do it all again. I don't know if you've seen, but Dragoon says it overtake of the day vote is open, and he's voting for the AI against Fred.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
3 seconds for Potts as we are sort of winding down now towards the end. Oh, we got a retirement.
Oh, Andy's gone.
It's a safety car. It's a safety car.
Oh, it's a very late safety car.
Word.
It's a very late safety car.
Axel is going to be crying. Oh my goodness. Ah, there's so many connotations here. What do you do? Does Spriggs risk staying
Big D gets a drive through.
Oh, it's not been his night, is it? I think he might retire now, you know. I wouldn't be shocked to see Big D retire now after that one. It's one of their nights for him. It's been a horrible night for him, but I hope he continues to the end because we're so close. But I wouldn't be shocked, to be honest.
Is anyone?
Axel is in.
Done it.
Kamarov is in. Spriggs is in. He's got. Oh, that might be able to.
He's got 3 seconds.
He might be able to get that removed because I know that is a bug on the pit entry.
Is anyone going to hold each other up? With obviously the same pit boxes. Is anyone going to hold each other up?
Oh, Vice has stayed out.
Vice, no! Vice! Oh, Vice is the Hamilton in this situation. Everyone else is Verstappen.
Oh my word! Oh, he's going to get absolutely chewed up. Shrek
and they've caught the safety car.
Shrek, I think Shrek's back in, and he stayed out. But I don't know if he was back in before he hit the pit, like past the pits or not.
Yeah, they have caught the safety car.
Yeah, this safety car.
They have caught it.
It will do another lap.
Vice!
There's going to be no DRS, by the way. So.
No.
This safety car will stay out for lap 27. So. Well.
Oh, Robbo's stayed out as well. Atkins. Dre's gone in. He's gone on to fresh mediums.
Yeah.
Everyone has pit to the softs.
It's not a complete disaster for some of them staying out. You know, if you were far down, I think Robbo was quite far down, so he's sort of rolling the dice. With no DRS, they've got a chance of defending. I mean, where was Vice?
Axel.
Vice was on for P6, so he needs to
No,
finish.
he wasn't. With the guy's penalties ahead, he was on for P4.
Oh, with the safety car potentially, yeah, because the Spriggs has got a penalty plus Axel. No, you're right, yeah, because of the safety car.
No,
just pitted.
yeah, not even before then. He was behind Akadre, who's got a pen, and he was behind Ollie, who's got a pen. But it was within both of their 3-second windows, so he would have had them both.
Right. Okay. Well,
we'll see.
We'll see how he gets on, because I'm not going to sort of say that this. My only worry for him here is that when people are on fresh softs and there's a real sprint to the end, they can get a bit feisty, shall we say?
Yeah, and he's a very cautious driver as well.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't. He needs to actually be quite aggressive in his driving here, I think.
Yeah, needs to be aggressive, definitely.
Assert himself and actually say, look, you ain't coming through.
What he needs is a bit of a beg from Shrek to be the roadblock to everyone behind him. I don't think he's going to lose out to Spriggs, I think. But he may stay within his 3 seconds, but obviously that might get removed as well.
Yeah.
So what he really needs is Shrek to hold everyone else behind him up.
Ideally.
Particularly Shrek.
Yeah.
The top two are going to get away. Like you said, there's no DRS.
They're going to get away, but Axel with 10 seconds, well, he's got no chance of getting that far ahead, so...
No.
It's, yeah. If Vice looks at it like that, Axel... I mean, he doesn't know about Spriggs, he doesn't know... We don't know if that penalty get removed, it depends. It may have actually cut it, so...
This reminds me of the Baku at WAO, do you know where you all pit for softs?
Yeah.
And I was on the hard still.
Yeah. The lap time difference between the two tyres is probably about 3 seconds, I reckon.
Easily.
Around there. So...
I really hope he does become a little bit more aggressive than he is. Yeah. Not to obviously the point where he'll take someone out, but... No. Fight to defend, at least, I hope he does. Because if he can get a podium, I'd be absolutely pleased for the bloke.
Yeah.
Kid. Whatever.
So, just to confirm, guys, the safety car is in this lap. It would have come in regardless, as you can see, actually. Big D hasn't caught the back of it. It has to.
Is Axel going to wait until the last second again? Or is he going to go out the corner? Or is he going to go out the corner? He is.
He's out the corner.
Going out the corner. Yeah, he has gone out the corner.
So Karov reacts
Camry followed him.
well. Vice reacts well as well. Doesn't allow Spriggs an opportunity into turn 1. Oh, Spriggs, be careful. You know you've got a lad ahead of you on really worn hards. It's the thing, see, is the driver following. It's the driver following responsibility not to hit him. So
Spread's already got past Shrek.
Here is Spriggs up the inside of Vice. Vice pick up that slipstream.
Robbo's got the inside. And there's someone gone. Who is it? It's Scott.
Yeah, it is.
Scott's gone.
So Scott.
Vice has got a 1.3 second gap to Spread.
Yeah, that will disappear in about 2 corners, but
he's got, or has it? He's got a.
But at the moment, Shrek is holding
he's got it over
others
Shrek
behind. He's holding them behind down into the left-hander. Look how little grip he's got compared to the. Well, that's the mediums.
Oh,
of Robbo.
Atkins has gone. Atkins has dropped it. He's collecting someone else.
Oh my word! Atkins gone. Whoever the other one was,
I believe no, it wasn't actually. Someone's got someone. They must have got through. They must have ghosted through him.
I think Dre.
It was definitely someone.
I think Dre's. Oh no, it's Franz. Franz is in the middle of it all.
No, right, okay. Ollie on those softs with Robbo and Shrek ahead of him on the older tyres.
So, unfortunately for Vice, there's no way he's way behind Spriggs in terms of trying to stay in that penalty now. Do you know what? Unbelievably, Axel he's obviously going to drop down with a 10-second penalty, but he's not going to drop as far as you'd have thought he would with such a late safety car.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know. If he keeps fighting Kamarov.
Kamarov makes the move.
Ollie's got Robbo. Is he going to try and send up the inside again? Shrek gets a horrible end. Oh, he's going to lose out to both because he accidentally caught Shrek. Gets a better exit than Robbo. Now Robbo is under attack from behind from Dre and Davis. He's going to be swamped on both sides. He's lost out to both of them.
Dre and Davis both get past Robbo. You got to give it to Shrek. What a job he's done defending these guys. Just a train behind him at the moment. I've got to
he needs to send his bank details to Vice.
Kamarov takes victory in Abu Dhabi. Axel P2. We know he's got a 10-second penalty, so he will drop down. Spriggs P3, but that will mean P2 for Spriggs. Spreader P4. Vice P5. I'm just looking. It's tight. Right, 4.9, 5.4, 5.5, 9. I believe that Vice is about a tenth or 2 tenths within the 10 seconds of Axel. So I think that Vice is finished 4th.
Vice is 10.5 behind. Yeah, he's literally half a tenth, I think, of 4th. Literally.
I think he's just within.
Of amounts. Yeah. By a half a tenth, I believe.
Yeah.
Because what is it, 5.8? Yeah.
I mean, he's driver of the day. I unless you've got any objections to that.
No, God, no. No objections to that. But a special shout out to Robbo.
Yeah, Robbo's done a great job. Shrek as well, obviously lost it for so long. I don't know whether he decided to stay out or whether he just wasn't back in time to pit at the end there, Shrek, but whichever way round it was, what a job he did defending afterwards.
Davis up to P7. Fatal in the top 10. P9 for Fatal.
Well done, Fatal.
From 15th. Ollie's 3 seconds puts him back down from 6th to P11. Same with Dre. Dre's 3 seconds puts him from 7th down to P12.
Okay, so Axel takes the fastest lap as well, by the way. I'm just double checking this a second. So Axel, if the penalty disappears for me, 5 point. He's plus 5.8. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's half a tenth. Vice has got him fourth by half a tenth.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Absolutely brilliant. Well done, young man. Driver of the day without a doubt. Yeah, awesome. Awesome job. Just to annoy Kamarov, I might give you a 10 on the power rankings as well. I've scrolled through the results, guys. I'm not going to read through them because I ideally want to get into Race Director and quickly scroll through the instance if I've got time. Well, it's not a particularly large amount.
Who's the 3 you want to invite?
In fairness.
Because we know Axel isn't in the top 3, but do you want to invite him?
No. No. It's not an actual podium, is it? So no. I think it should be the top 3. So
Kamarov Spriggs spread.
Yeah. Obviously, be different if he's already been awarded that penalty, so we know it's going to happen. So. Yeah, I think invite the guys that will be the top 3. So, yeah, I've invited Cammy.
I've got Spriggs.
You've got Spriggs.
And spread it.
Excellent. Vice, for some reason, invited me to a party. I don't know why he's invited me to a party. Perhaps he wants to join. Shall I let him join? What do you reckon?
Let him join if you want.
Let him join.
Vice.
Yeah, fucking let's get him in. Fucking P4.
Get him in. He deserves that.
Driver of the day. He's getting in. Here he comes. Oh, he's gonna be so happy. I might give him a cookie actually.
Yeah, give him a cookie. Give him a
me.
Cookie.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, is everybody in? No, Spreader's not in. Why is Spreader not in? Spreader,
Spreader.
get your butt in. All right. Well, we'll speak to you first then, Vice. P4, buddy. Well done. Congratulations. P5 on the screen, but you were half a tenth
Yeah.
inside of Axel's 10-second penalty, so you've moved up to P4. So congratulations, your best finish to date. A really good quality beforehand as well, and driver of the day. So there you go.
Thank
How
you.
happy are you? And a cookie. Don't forget the cookie.
Yeah, most important part. Yeah, but I've never smiled so much. I don't think so, but yeah, I'm super happy with that. I think quali was good that final lap. In quali, I never expected it. Honestly, it was quite nice. Then Akadri, I just got towed along by him for a long time. It was really nice. Just managed to chill for a lot of the race. That final safety car, I decided to stay out because, yeah, I just wasn't a fan of battling with other drivers. So yeah, stayed out. Everyone was saying it was super silly and all of that, and I started getting scared that I did the wrong strategy call. But yeah, I think Shrek managed to hold them at bay for a long time. He was really my only hope to keep some sort of position. And then on the final lap in the final sector, I started like really losing the back end a lot. I think I had some damage. I don't know from where. But yeah, I just managed to stay within 10 seconds of Axel. So yeah, I'm extremely happy with that.
Fair play, yeah, man. And yeah, I mean, we were like, no, why has he stayed out? Why has he stayed out? And I'm still a little bit like that. I still think it was the wrong choice, even though you've ended up with P4. But ultimately, it's worked. So I think you probably owe. Well, I would say you owe Axel a beer, but not Axel, sorry, Shrek. But
Yeah.
yeah, you'll have to buy him I don't know, a pop. Did I just say pop? Oh my god. I'm not that old, okay? I'm not that old. I just.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
Where's the
not. Pop. Right. I meant Coke, alright? I meant Coke. Coca-Cola. Right, anyway. Yeah, well done, young man. As I say, driver of the day from me and Clem. And so I'll give you a Discord cookie when we're back on Discord in a minute.
Hey.
Right, okay, Spreader, we come to you. P3 tonight, mate. Obviously, P4 on track, but promoted to P3 because of the 10-second penalty for Axel. So, congratulations. What was it like from your side, man?
The quali was good. I think it's one of the better qualies that I've had to be that close to Shrek and Jack, Axel and Jack. Yeah, but hopefully I knew I'd had a challenge on my hands with Ollie, Spriggs, everyone like that behind me as well. So I knew it weren't going to be easy. I managed to keep it sort of at bay, and Shrek managed to get through, so we just held on to the back of Shrek. Went for the undercut. Didn't realise that Axel had pitted as well. And this is my whole issue on the multiplayer cars. It just ruins your race straight away. Because it cost me like what an extra 4 seconds in the pits waiting for him to get serviced and then go. Uh, it's just annoying. He's not even my teammate. But we come out behind Ollie. Managed to get back past Ollie pretty quick. Fortunately, he didn't have DRS on the car ahead. And then yeah, I was in a world of my own then in P4 for a bit.
Yeah.
Safety car come out, and there was only one choice. Obviously the softs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I went for it. I think got fortunate with Shrek's disconnection as well. That did not do him any favours. Oh, it's a bit unlucky for him. I feel for him. It is, I've been in that situation as well. It's not nice, especially to lose positions to it.
Yeah. So
It swings and roundabouts in it.
that's it. Yeah. On a plus side, I think Clem could confirm this, but I think your tyre wear was a lot better tonight.
Yeah, the tyre on the car felt great. The car felt pretty decent. A bit me being a bit power happy sometimes got a bit loose on it, but in race trim that felt like a nice car to drive. Just me lacking a bit of pace to keep up with them guys.
Okay, but yeah, well done, mate. P3. So super drive anyway. I thought you did very well, and to say your quality was a lot better as well. So well done tonight, man.
Cheers, pal.
Okay, Glenn, did you want to do the next one?
Spriggs, yeah, Spriggs.
Yeah.
Spriggs, you were my prediction for P2. Unfortunately, I didn't. I did see
Ah,
Axel had that 10 second. I thought you were going to start on an alternate strategy, which you did. Which I think you shocked me by how long you actually stayed out on those hards for. Did you
Yeah.
plan to stay out as long as you did?
No, it wasn't until the safety car came out that I thought, okay, I'll give it an extra bit because I think when people started pitting, it was not that long before I needed to pit, so I said I need to give myself a bit of a gap, like tire life difference between the others. So I wanted to aim for about 2 to 4 laps difference, I suppose, between everyone. So I thought I might obviously I'll lose a few seconds, but I guess the difference in the tires would be quite big. Especially towards the end, I noticed that it was quite a struggle actually, especially in sector three on the rear of the tires to actually keep the grip. So I thought I'd try and have advantage there.
Yeah, because the way me and Haley thought we thought you were going to come out in a bit too much traffic, especially with pitting onto those medians. I know there were going to be a few people with the older tyres in front of you, but fighting through people, especially on a Friday, it's not enjoyable, especially
Yeah,
how close it is. Didn't think that you would have enjoyed that as much as you did. It was quite surprising to see you stay as late as you did. But how
yeah,
else did the race go for you, really? Because I think you had a little bit of a battle with Spreader and
yeah. That was
Shrek, I
actually
believe it was.
yeah, that was quite fun to be honest. I think at the start, obviously knowing I was on the hard tires, I was saying that well, if someone's gonna make a move, I'm not gonna fight it. There's no point. So obviously, I think it was Ollie that made the move in turn one, which was fine. And then Shrek made a move a bit later, but the thing was, I wanted sort of Shrek to. Well, he had a bit of a bit of a slide, and I think that kind of hampered me a little bit. So I was thinking, if you overtake, let's just get ahead, so that way it doesn't slow any like either of us down. And then when I think the rhythm, everyone started getting more of a rhythm, I think, then I sort of just stayed behind, stayed in DRS, saved a lot of ERS, to be honest. I think some people were flashing and I was like half or something like that. So I just tried to cruise as much as possible to just think about like the the pit stops and stuff like that. And then yeah, obviously the safety car came out, and to be honest, just before then, I think like the tires started to come alive. They felt a lot better. Obviously, I think everyone's was just wearing, and it was just a bit hard out there to kind of not slide too much. But yeah, it was all right. And then obviously, just yeah, I'm glad the city car came out when it did, and then just saved fuel, relaxed throughout that bit, and then yeah, just waited for the second stint to just try and catch up to everyone. I knew I was going to catch up to P1 and 2. They were just really, really so good and quick today. But yeah, I just wanted to stay in third and just have a sort of easier race, I suppose,
Yeah,
to the
well,
end. Yeah.
congratulations on P2 again. It's your position made
Oh,
always.
been a long
Just a
time, I
thing
guess.
before I
Yeah.
go, did you cut that corner into the pits?
I
Or
got a
was that
clip of
Ax?
it. I got a I think what happened was I was got a warning for. I've been getting warnings the whole time, and like track lap invalidations in qualifying, going through the pits, not even cutting the
Yeah,
corner.
yeah.
Um,
There is a
so
glitch on there. There is a glitch on the pit entry
yeah,
here. So
it happened
um,
happened all quali and in the race. Yeah, so
yeah,
I
it
actually had
won't
the
affect your
clip, but
position
yeah.
in a way, but yeah, it's ultimately
Mhm.
it is the sort of
Yeah,
thing that you need to clip and then have the race director at the end just in case it can be
yeah,
removed.
definitely,
But yeah, I don't
definitely.
think it affects you today though. But there we go. Um, yeah. So from me as well, man. Well done. Okay. Does anybody want to speak to Jack?
No.
No. No.
Really? Not really.
Wow, it's harsh, isn't it?
Wow.
It's not very nice, is it, Jack? That's not very nice at all.
No, that's not very
I'll
nice.
speak to you then. I'll speak to you. I'll do it.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You took the win, obviously, on track as well. You couldn't just leave it and say, well, he's got a penalty, I don't need to
Nope.
overtake him. You had to do it on track as well.
Yep.
But in all fairness, you had a nice little battle together all the way through, really. But you were both in a bit of a world of your own, let's be honest. Yeah, I don't know what to really ask you about because all it is you and Axel changing position every lap, pretty much. So give us your side of it. Did anything, was the scenery nice?
It was very nice. I liked the little. Was it dusk? I think. Yeah, dusk. It would have been because it went kind of changed to night throughout the race.
Yeah.
I wasn't really particularly happy. Well, my first run in Q3 was terrible. I had a massive snap on turn 1 and beached on turn, was it 5 onto the long straight, so wasn't good. And then
Yeah.
managed to get the last lap in, and Axel couldn't get his, so like 300ths or something like that between us. So it was pretty close, and spread was quite close behind us as well. Don't really know why my starts are so shit at the minute, honestly. Like past 3 races that I've done, the starts I've started on pole, and the person in P2 has got fully ahead by turn 1, so
Really
I'm
did
really gonna have
notice
to look
that.
at that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm
Well,
doing
kind
wrong.
of.
It's
I was
just in,
getting a
like,
bit confused by the liveries and who was who, to be honest. But yeah,
in
but
like
yeah,
the second phase, it's just so I have so little traction. I don't really know what's happening, but I'll have to look at that. But yeah, it's just as you said, it was. I think we changed positions a few times in the first stint, but I was kind of quite content to just sit behind Axel. I knew that I wasn't going to be out of DRS, and like, he threatened maybe a little bit in the first 3 laps and the 3 laps after the safety car, but yeah, I was just trying to keep my ERS as high as possible and keep it in the 90s. And then pitted same lap. I was looking at maybe trying to undercut him, but he pitted on the same lap as me anyway, so that didn't matter. And then yeah, I don't think I might. Well, we had a bit of a swapping of positions when we were overtaking people on different strategies, trying to get ahead and get a car in between ourselves, but it didn't work for either of us. And then yeah, towards the end, I don't think I overtook him then until the end, because I was just very happy to just try and I was lifting and coasting, trying to get as much ERS back, which I did get it all back by the end, and then the safety car came out, which I was very annoyed about to start with because I'd forgotten he had a 10-second time penalty, and then I realised, and I was like, oh, and that's actually very good for me. But I didn't think I was going to be able to get him on track, which I was a bit sad about. But I still did. We had a good fight with that, so yeah, it was a good race all in all. And the gap is now down to 18 points from 87,
Ooh.
so
wow,
it's getting close.
it is getting close. That is just,
And I
yeah.
think we're both missing exactly the same amount of races, which is 1. So that'll be nice.
Okay. Well, I'd say give you both a 100-point penalty for that, for missing a race, and that'll bring everybody else back into it then. Excellent. Okay, that sums it all up. There you go. I mean, Abu Dhabi, love it. I love the track. Superb. Gives us loads of racing. Gives us loads of overtaking. Just great. Yeah. I think I've got a race here within the next couple of weeks anyway, and I've learned loads tonight, so I definitely know my strategy anyway. So that's all good. There we go. Anything else to say, Clem?
Next track is Japan. What do we all feel about that?
Get in.
Love it.
I love that track.
Never raced there.
I am Japanese.
You're gonna love
if you pleasey.
Gotta love Japan. It's a great.
I like
circuit
it, but
when they
not in the
hook it up.
inters.
It's one of the absolute.
If
Oh, I
it,
hope
if
it
it rains, which is quite likely, then I don't
hope
think I'll
it's
do
full
very well.
wet.
Despite it
Full
being
wet's
pretty,
fine. Full wet's
pretty-
fine, but inters isn't.
despite it being pretty well known that it's a bad track for pad players, I absolutely love it.
I
Absolutely
love it on a controller, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a controller. I love it. Absolutely love it. Always have. Great track. And of
Hit
course
track.
the curbs are better. So yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Well, there you are.
Yeah, you can attack on this game.
Yes.
Or you could do.
And it's also one of the only tracks on this game where it's actually mildly better to be in front because it's somewhat difficult to overtake, unlike
Yeah.
i.e. Abu Dhabi tonight, where I
Yeah,
just
we might
fucking
get some
sat
actual
behind
racing.
Axel the entire time, which is boring. But hey,
Yeah.
here we are.
Well, just be a bit slower and you can sit behind lots of other drivers as well.
Yeah, by all means. Come back here with us. We'll keep you company.
I'm fine, thanks, Fred.
What petition for Cammy to race with Pad next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd still smoke you all, it's fine.
I think Axel and Cammy as championship leaders should have to do one race on pad.
I haven't raced a pad in fucking ages. I probably couldn't do it anymore, to be honest.
That's the whole point. That's the whole
Don't stay
point.
away from it.
Well, I'll make sure to take spread out on my way.
Oh, aye.
Fair enough. Spread. What I can tell you, you were involved in the overtake of the day.
You were, yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
you overtook somebody?
No, the AI overtook him, and that's our overtake of the day. So yeah. Who was
There were
it?
some
Sorry.
actual great battles around there. Really great. I had 2 or 3 great battles. I think me
No.
and Spriggs were side by side for
Oh, yeah, we had
sector 2 and
yeah.
3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, to be fair, there were some really great battles. So yeah.
Up and down the field,
It was
yeah.
great and fun. Up and down the field, yeah, definitely. So yeah, there's lots going on. It's one of those races. There's too much going on. Just couldn't watch all of it, unfortunately. So, but there we go. In a way, yeah. Well, congratulations to all 4 of you. We will be back for Japan next week, 8:30. So, Clem, are you with me again next week?
I am, yes.
You got the bug now, ain't you? You got the bug.
I have to. I do.
Excellent.
I have the bug for it.
Excellent. Right, okay, so we'll be back 8:30 next week for Japan for PRF1. Don't forget Vice's stream on Tuesday for the other division.
Kota.
And that's it, yeah. Yeah, I'll be back on Sunday at 8 PM for HRF1, so come and join me for that one. Good night, God bless, see you soon, have a nice weekend.